I'm going to try not to be too geeky. Hi, I'm here at Wondercon 2012 talking to the originator, artist, and voice of Regular Show. I just want to ask you a few fast questions. Thanks for talking to me.
Yeah.
So what's it like being behind the panel? I mean, I know that you had said that you were a regular person for a long time and you'd attend the conventions, but to have people come and adore you and mimic you must be so weird.
It's very bizarre. I mean, I've been going to Comic-Cons for, maybe 10 years now, and my brother lives in San Diego, so we'd go to Comic-Con every year once we found out about it when he moved down there, and we would go to panels to see stuff that we were fans of and catch like the clips and see the creators talking about it, and it's just bizarre to actually be like sitting up there and hear people laughing at something you made and have them ask questions that are really specific, so you can tell they're like really watching the show. And when they do like the little catchphrases like "oh," and they start doing it out loud, and it just sounds like this thunderous thing. You're like, oh, this is crazy.
So did you guys you drove down for WonderCon? You're going to be participating at Comic-Con this year with Cartoon Network, and you had mentioned that you had started out working at Cartoon Network as a regular person. So what's that like? What was the transition from being a storyboard artist to being your writer and to originating your own show?
Well, I started with an internship at Cartoon Network, so I was making photocopies. And then I met a lot of people, and I eventually got to pitch something for my internship, and then I got to take a test, and I got into a show as a revisionist, which was on Camp Laszlo. And then that led to a writing job where I got to do storyboarding and writing on Camp Laszlo for a couple seasons, and then Flapjack got picked up, and I got taken by, like, the Thurp Van Orman. He created Flapjack, and we were buddies, and he asked me if I would be the creative director, so I came onto that show and got a little more experience. And then Cartoon Network did the Cartoon Institute, and that's where they're looking for new ideas, so I pitched an idea, which was Regular Show, and they let me do the pilot, and then they greenlit it for episodes, and now I'm making the show.
You're making the show. And you guys are moving up from 15 minutes to 30 minutes in the next year or so, do you think?
In our next season, because we got picked up for a season 4, we are starting to do some half-hour specials. We're going to be doing like a really cool opener episode for the season premiere, and there's work going on for another Halloween special and possibly a Christmas special.
Oh my God, that would be so awesome. And you were saying that sometimes people recognize you, so you had that happen?
I've had it. It's weird because I feel like the reason animation is so cool is like you can just step away from it and no one can tell who you are because you're not the one up there, it's drawings. But the other day I had a Regular Show shirt on and a guy like stopped me in the mall and he was like, "Are you Geeking Quintel?" And I was like, yes. And then he just said he was a fan of the show, and him and his brother watched all the time, and he got a picture, and as he walked away, he just started going, "oh," and I was like, this is bizarre, because we were just carrying our lunch. We just came back from lunch, and we're like, let's go back to the studio now.
That is so fun. I'm so happy to have met you. You guys are so original. I've never seen anything quite like the show, and I'm looking forward to the new season, which is starting next week for season...
Well, season 3 is just... We're still finishing up season 3, and then season 4, we're not exactly sure when that's going to air. We're thinking like later this year, so we'll see when it actually finally comes down the pike.
Well, I'll definitely keep an eye on it. Thank you so much for speaking with me, and thanks for all the fans. You were like so nice taking photos with people and everything. You were just awesome.
Thanks.
Love you to pieces. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.